So, friends, welcome you all for another session on MEXT Scholarship for studying in Japan, master's course and PhD course. So, based on some of the queries and the interactions with the aspiring MEXT scholars this year, so I'm sharing some of the observations, and this seems to be more convenient for those who wanted to apply, who are in confusion. Like even if you are applying, it will help you to boost up your application process. So even I have not used all these strategies when I have approached in the past. So you can try listen till the end so that you can find some new ways or the hacks we call, so that it will be helpful for you at the end of the this talk. Maybe it will be very short, by 5 to 10 minutes, so you can stay tuned. So let's go ahead. So many people are asking like, what are the Japanese university, especially the degrees which offered in English. So recently I come across this page from one of the portal that also I'll be sharing here. There you can find all the programs and the universities, public and private and national universities, local public, all these categories will be there. I have chosen the national universities because which are having higher probability for the MEXT scholarship slots. So that I'll be sharing here. And then the streams, like that is another important thing. Like many of the friends, even the aspiring friends who are asking me personally, they're confusing, like see, I'm from electrical department, or else I'm from mechanical department. So they'll be looking only for the mechanical or electrical department or the divisions in the Japan, your prospective university. That is good, but you have to understand, like the system in the Japan, like they have grouped many of the divisions. Maybe it is true for your country also. Some of the countries they are doing like that, but you have to be thorough with that. So let's go one by one. Let's see the list of universities which are offering degree programs in English, especially masters and PhD programs. So Chiba, Hiroshima, Hokkaido, Kobe, Kumamoto, Kyoto, Kyushu, Nagasaki, Nagoya, Osaka, Saitama, Shimane, the University of Tokyo, Tohoku University, Tokyo Institute of Technology, Toyohashi University, University of Sukuba, Yokohama. See, these are the national universities which I found in the particular website. I'll be sharing that one also. You can see other universities which are not in English also. You can refer to that link. So you can see many of the universities you might be heard here from friends or someone. So these are universities you can expect the MEXT scholarship slots from these universities. So that's why I wanted to share the list actually. And going further, so what are the major streams are the programs? See, agriculture, we have agriculture. See, there is agricultural economics, agriculture, bioproduction and bioresources, fisheries, forest science, veterinary, and animal science, etc. So these are all divisions. Like you should consider verifying the laboratories across these divisions, and even I'll share some more comments. See, again, comprehensive science, international culture relations, and engineering. Again, here aeronautics, space engineering, applied chemistry, applied physics, biotechnology. Many things are there. See, there is some logic people are missing. Sometimes the material, let's say the materials engineering division or the department, they want people from agriculture background, because there may be some projects who are working relevant to the agriculture materials and the electronics and agriculture. Likewise, civil, some of the this one soil mechanics or the solid mechanics background people, they may want it in the other laboratory. So I'm giving a brief list of the divisions so that you can explore across the divisions, see the research papers or the research profile. That will be the actual thing you should consider to think whether you are eligible to apply in that particular faculty or not. But that is again secondary. First thing, you have to the first priority of your domain research. That suggestions I'll be sharing in the next few slides. So this natural science, mathematical, information science, statistics, physics. So there are so many. So you can consider the divisions. The list I am sharing here is because many people are confusing sometimes to search through the department or divisions. So now you can use these terms or the knowledge so that you can search accordingly. So these are some of the deadlines which are based on last year. So this almost all of these university names are there in the first slide which I have shared. Maybe one or two. If it is not there, you can consider applying. That is not under national university probably. So these universities, they have offered a MEXT scholarship through university track last year. So you can consider applying, as some of them already opened the slot for them. And we already said in the previous talk, you should not wait for that notification. Actually, you should start approaching the faculty potential supervisor. So this is for reference. You can take a screenshot. So this is where, see, a list of Japanese university degree programs offered in English. You can search and you can find this link, actually, this global Sukuba University. So in this one, you can actually select the divisions or the departments and the programs and the university. Many things are there. You can explore that. From there only I have shared that list of the universities, the national universities. So some good hacks are the tips. Actually, this is like from the observations and from the queries I found these suggestions. It may be repeated for some of them, but it will be helpful for you during the application period, as this September, October, November. This is the time people have to thorough and apply for the scholarship, right? So let's see the major steps you have to follow. Let's say from the scratch. Prepare the resume properly, cover letter, and if possible, mini proposal. List down all or at least 2 to 5 potential supervisors, their names and email IDs per university across the country. You list down first, and then let's see. Send the mails to 1 or 2 supervisors at a time per university. That means you'll be sending per day or 2 days. You'll be sending across the country about 20 to 30 emails in a week, or even more. So you'll be having higher chances of showcasing your profile to the potential supervisors. So they will think and let you know if they are interested in your profile. And we suggested to have 2 to 5 potential supervisors. So even though if they didn't respond, take a week or that suggestion. If you have a good time for a final deadline, you may wait for a week or two for the response, or else you can wait for 3 days and then send again for the remaining faculty. And even how to approach the second mail for the expecting response, we have explained in the previous video. You can refer it. There is some good suggestions, so that you'll need not to worry about the faculty response. So you may have higher chances of getting at least one response from one professor or even more. So once getting a positive response, cheers. Then you go ahead for the application process that we have already explained in the other videos. So that is all you can do it. It's not that confusing actually. You can approach us back. So various categories of MEXT scholarship. This is again one of the crucial thing. The aspiring applicants have to be aware. Like many people are confusing with whether the university is offering or not the particular university recommended MEXT slots. So just have a look about this example. Like there are various schemes while they consider to recommend nominate through my university. For example, Tokyo Institute of Technology. When you see there are various schemes like IGPA, IGPB, IGPC, and GSEP. Like each scheme, they will have certain slots, and each scheme will have certain divisions under them. And it's like almost every faculty and every laboratory will be covered in one or other schemes of these particular MEXT schemes. So you please check about these things, or else you directly go for contacting faculty. Once faculty is interested in your profile, they will refer you, or else you can take it some more time and you can refer it. So another example is that Hokkaido University. So here the general category is there, global leadership program is there. Again, top global universities scholarship is there, study in Japan global network. So there are various schemes or the categories under them. They will consider your application and they'll scrutinize and recommend for the MEXT scholarship. So that's how it goes. That is a suggestions. So this time because of COVID pandemic, many of the universities, if I say, they have merged these applications all together. So the concern why I am sharing this topic is some of the aspiring scholars asked me saying that this particular university is not offering for this particular laboratory. That is may not be true actually. That's where we are referring. We can't go in detail sometimes, or you can verify all the schemes. One or the other scheme will fall into the particular laboratory connection to the laboratory. So that's why. So you can consider schemes, or else you directly consider contacting faculty. So what if you are not able to find out the schemes in particular university you are applying for? So if you don't find the schemes or this thing, we have just now we have shared that you mail the professor and then try to get the consent. Once you get the consent, you can approach to the international divisions of that particular university. They'll be happy to help you with the right information. Or even sometimes the professor, if he has time, he or she will reply you back with the details of the scholarship that you can approach the scheme. So that's where both the ways you should consider. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and suggestions. We'll be sharing in regular intervals as and when it's necessary. So